Hi, this is Dan P. with Infinite Lives, and I am here with CJ. He's a senior producer at Adult Swim Games. How's it going, CJ?
Good. How are you, Dan?
I am doing awesome. You guys have a pretty cool booth over here. I actually played Death's Gambit the other day, and I just want to talk to you about like Adult Swim and how like I feel like you guys are really we're like kind of on the cutting edge with like some of the indie stuff, and just kind of like. You guys have evolved so fast. I felt like it in the beginning it felt like it was a lot of flash games and kind of really short games and things like that. But now it's like it feels like you guys are really branching out and getting. I mean, I don't want to say like bigger games or something like that, but just kind of like maybe even more serious. Is that fair to say?
Well, that's serious. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we always try to do games that have some kind of edge or quirk to them. Like we want a game that has great gameplay, great game design, and is fun to play. That's the main thing. Yeah, so we're working with Double Fine on Headlander. We just announced that. Like that embodies what Adult Swim Games kind of is. Great developer, great sense of humor. Great concept, great gameplay in that one.
Okay, so how do you guys go about finding developers? Like you kind of said, like this is kind of what we're looking for, but are you guys getting big enough where people are coming to you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are. I mean, it's a mixture of both, really. We play a lot of games. We hang out on Kickstarter and TigSource and try to find indies that have like the right sensibility that would make sense for Adult Swim. Like. We have a certain way that the TV network, like the shows, feel, and we look for games that have that same kind of sensibility, that same humor, the same production value, the same style.
So, is there kind of like a good like synergy relationship between the games division and the TV division? Are you guys kind of like one in the same and kind of like have like an overall? You're talking about like it kind of feels like there's like an overall philosophy that the kind of things that you publish and distribute alongside with the TV shows and things.
Yeah, there is. Mike Lazo's in charge of the TV side, and he's also like putting a lot of his feedback into the games too. So yeah, we work in the same office right next to each other. Everybody on the games team watches the channel too. We love the shows, so we're really tuned in to what makes Adult Swim Adult Swim.
When is Venture Brothers coming back?
I don't know.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. I know. Unfair.
So Rick and Morty's back. Isn't that all that matters? Have you watched Rick and Morty?
I have not.
It's a great show. You'll love it.
Okay.
Just try it.
So, I mean, I feel like we've kind of gone past a certain point where like I said before, Adult Swim was kind of, it felt like it was like this quirky kind of like we're putting out these small games and people are kind of building a word of mouth. What do you think was like kind of maybe not a tipping point, but just kind of like wow, okay, we're this is for real now. Like people are coming to us now where people know who we are. We're not just kind of Adult Swim's making games. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I mean, we evolved from doing Flash games, and then we started doing iPhone games because it was a relatively friendly indie space. And then we moved to doing PC games because we thought the Adult Swim audience is mainly male, 18 to 35, and they're playing games on Steam. We should make some Steam games. We should try to do that. So our first real breakout hit there was Super House of Dead Ninjas and Jazzpunk.
Yes, Jazzpunk, yep.
Volgar, we really tried to make great gamer games on Steam, right? And then from there, it became easier to publish games on console too, like PlayStation indies, ID at Xbox. It's making it easier for indies to publish there too. So now we're moving into the console space as well. We're going to do some more console games in 2016.
Awesome.
It's just kind of evolved, really. It's been an iterative process. Yeah, we started out on Flash doing sort of fun, quirky games, and then followed our audience to other platforms.
Yeah, and just, the indie space has just grown so much, right?
Absolutely.
You can see it how, the console developers treat it now. I think last generation was very kind of there'd be a couple big hits, but now, especially Sony, there's a huge push.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it's crazy. So where do you see kind of Adult Swim going, right? I mean, it's a real projection kind of thing, but you're making a lot of, you're publishing a lot of indie games. You're getting these developers and things like that. Like, I mean, do you go all the way, and do you ever see Adult Swim like publishing like a big AAA title game that's $100 million or something like that?
God. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'd love to do that. I mean, it's all about finding the right projects, though, right? I mean, Double Fine came to us with Headlander, and it was the right project to do at the right time. And that's really a big budget, we think, AAA release that's coming next year. But we're really gonna see where things take us. We're gonna work with the right developers and greenlight the right projects and kind of see where that leads.
Awesome. I really liked Westerado. You said it was one of your favorite games of the year. What other games should I look out for if I like something like Westerado? Like I don't want you to pick like a favorite of all the children that are around, but like if I like Westerado a lot, what's a game that's kind of like in that same vein that I would really enjoy?
Well, you should definitely play Katana Zero at our booth here. Okay. It's like a retro style. It sort of looks like a Super Nintendo game, action platformer. Really visceral combat and a really unique mechanic, like a time manipulating mechanic. It's really great. I think you'll love it. It's going to be a breakout hit for us in 2016.
So what other games do you play when you're not playing Adult Swim games? Like just other indie games, or like even just the really big publishers and things like that. Like what other games have you been playing recently?
I just finished up the first chapter of King's Quest. I really liked that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a big Nintendo fan, so I play Splatoon and looking forward to Super Mario Maker. I play a lot of console games, really. Playing Rocket League, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's such a great game. So did you grow up as kind of like a console gamer? Were you kind of like in between like console, PC, or were you? I mean, I'm assuming that you were a Nintendo. Like through and through kind of thing.
Yeah, I grew up as a console gamer mainly. I play PC games, but not like I wasn't into the PC scene for a while. But now I'm playing much more of that, especially since we're working with great developers on the PC side. But yeah, I've a little bit of everything. You get the whole package.
Awesome. Have you had a chance to go around PAX a little bit, or I mean, I know everybody's super busy, right? Yeah. But like, are you going to get a chance to go around, or is there anything that you're kind of looking forward to just at least checking out?
I haven't really had a huge chance to go around.
Everybody says the same thing.
Yeah, I want to check out the Indie Mega booth though. I've already been around the PAX 10. You got some great games there. I don't know if you've checked out Battle Chef Brigade.
Yes, we talked.
Awesome.
We talked to them on Friday. It's a really awesome game.
Those guys are great. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, CJ, for giving us the time. Absolutely. And we will check out that Katana Zero.
Katana Zero.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.